Hi there, thanks for joining me again on this journey of awareness, this journey of being a better version of ourselves. Yeah. Well, in the last video, we talked about how to truly love yourself, how to be truly free to love ourselves. Yeah. Well, what if you have an emotional wound? What if you have an emotional wound that's troubling you, that's stopping you from being truly happy? Something deep inside. Sometimes you just don't know why you're unhappy, and you go through days in a bad mood for no apparent reason. Well, emotional wounds sit or reside in our unconscious mind. Yeah, it works in our unconscious, and then when we're affected by it, it comes out. Off and on, it comes out. When we're affected by it, we feel down. We feel that we cannot do whatever we want to do. We just don't feel like doing anything sometimes. Yeah. So, well, here's the thing. We lead our lives, or we go through life having a belief system, a system that we know that rules what we do, how we react, or how we behave. Yeah, a belief system. For example, at a very young age, we learn that a kettle that has boiling water is hot. When we touch it, it's hot. Yeah. So that is very true. So we learned that we might have touched it, or we might have felt the heat from it when our hand was very close, and we know that that's true, and that has remained true until today. Right now, if there's a kettle of boiling water, you touch it, it's going to be hot, right? You're going to be burnt, right? So that is a very true fact. So that is a belief system in us that knows that a kettle with boiling water is hot. Well, another belief system is this. It changes as we go along in life. Yeah. For example, when you were 5 years old, and when you meet somebody who's 15 years old, and you're thinking, wow, that person is a grown-up, that person is mature, that person is so old, right? Those thoughts might come into mind, and you will listen to that person is so knowledgeable, right? This 15-year-old person that a 5-year-old needs. Yeah. So then you go along in life, and then you reach the age of 15, and you realize 15 is not old. 15 is actually young. 15 is, you got so much there's so much of life to look forward to, right? And when the 15-year-old meets a 30-year-old, well, there again, the belief is that, wow, the 30-year-old person is so old. The 30-year-old person, has got money, or, has got knowledge and knows what to do in life, kind of thing. So then the belief of a 15-year-old and meeting a 30-year-old would be like, wow, that 30-year-old is old. Yeah. So you go along in life, and then you reach the age of 30, and you meet somebody who's 50. Yeah. I remember when I was 30 and I met somebody who's 50, and you're looking at that person who's 50, oh, retirement, yeah, old already, retire now. Go and sit in a rocking chair, kind of retire, no need to do anything, and just enjoy life and just wait to die, kind of thing, right? So that comes to mind. A 30-year-old meeting a 50-year-old, and in the 30-year-old's eyes, that 50-year-old is old. Yeah. And then you go through life another 20 years, you're at 50. Hang on, 50 is still very young. Yeah. So as you go along in life, there are certain beliefs that you have formed that becomes no longer true when you reach a certain stage. Yeah. However, there's a belief that is not so easy to change, even though it's not true anymore. Yeah. Let's say, let's talk about abuse. Okay. Now we're talking about emotional pain, traumatic emotional pain. It can be emotional, it can be physical, and it can be in any form that has caused us tremendous trauma. Yeah, when we were young, caused us tremendous trauma, and it was very true, it was very painful then, and we brought it along with us through our life, and it's still causing us pain. Yeah. For example, somebody who has been sexually abused when young. Now I know this person very well. This very close person that I know, very close to me. And he was abused when he was very young, sexually abused. Yeah. And he did not know why he was angry all the time, or he did not know why sometimes he dare not start any project. It just affects him in every way in his life. in his relationships, in his business, in whatever he does, in his relationship with his wife, with his family, relationship with his parents, with his siblings. It affected him everywhere. A relationship with people he didn't even know. There was this anger in him. If it was triggered, that guy would just go off on a tangent, and otherwise that guy is a nice guy. It's just like, he's the friendliest person, and suddenly like, that angry person comes out. Nobody knows, and everybody's afraid because this person looked like he's crazy. Yeah? And he didn't know what was going on until the age of 54. Carrying that for tens of years until the age of 54, and he went through an NLP class, and the NLP trainer helped him to release this negative emotion, to understand what it is that was causing him so much pain. Yeah? So, really, really big emotional trauma, yeah, if you can, seek help. Find somebody who can help you. Find a professional that can help you. That's part of what we do, Connie and I, yeah? We are coaches, and there are many people who come to us, and as we coach them along, we find that there are many people who have gone through huge, very serious emotional trauma in their life. And we've helped them to overcome that. Yeah? And if you cannot bring yourself to ask somebody to help you, help yourself. At least do something for yourself. Yeah? Now, what you can do for yourself is this. Now, remember the belief system that I talked about. Yeah? Things that are very true that you found out when you're very young, like the a kettle of boiling water, which is like true now. And the thing about age, when you're 5, you meet somebody who's 15. When you're 15, you meet somebody who's 30. When you're 30, you meet somebody who's 50. Those beliefs are no longer true. When you are 30, you meet somebody who's 50, and you find that the person, you feel that the person is old. And when you reach 50, that's no longer true, because at 50 yourself, you feel like you're not really that old, right? I mean, those who are 50 and above will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you can help yourself to use that technique that was true. What was true before is no longer true now. All right. Now, how you do that is this. It's through forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness. Yeah. And you might be thinking, how can I forget that person for doing that to me? Oh man, that's terrible thing that happened. Well, here's the thing. Forgiveness is not about forgiving that person. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about releasing yourself from the emotional prison that the person has placed you under, from that one act, or maybe those repeated acts. Yeah, to release yourself from the emotional prison. All right. Now, forgiveness, how does that happen? Forgive that person. It is not your fault that it happened. Forgive that person. It was a result of that person's emotional poison. Yeah, it happened to you because that person had emotional poison, and it's not your fault. Yes, it's very true that it happened then, that time, it happened to you. That was really, really terrible. Acknowledge that. However, it's not happening now. Yeah, it's not happening now. The more you allow it to affect you now, the more you are still in the prison. That person might be dead and gone. Yeah, that person, might be really far away. That caused you all that pain. It doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is you. So release yourself from the emotional prison. Forgive that person to free yourself, so that you, in a way, you're forgiving yourself. Right? You're forgiving yourself for being held prisoner for so long. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah? So it's no longer true that the person is hurting you. So that is the new truth, the real truth, the truth that you need to grab right now, to believe right now, because that is real. Yeah? Do this for every person that has hurt you. You don't have to go there and ask the person to say sorry to you. There's no point in that. All you got to do is release yourself from the prison that you might be in. Okay? Forgive that person. And as important, ask for forgiveness for the people that you need to ask for forgiveness from. Now, if it's not possible to ask for forgiveness from whoever it is, say a prayer. In the prayer, ask for forgiveness. Yeah, because it is also connected to you, the whole universe, right? It's connected. So forgive and ask for forgiveness. And this will truly, truly free yourself from the emotional prison that you might be in. Free yourself. That will bring you to the emotional freedom to be truly happy. Yeah? All right. Thanks for watching and joining me on this journey of being a better version of ourselves. I will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.